Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. I'm Callum. That's Kyle. Kyle, how are we doing today?
Very groovy.
Very groovy indeed. Got quite a packed day. I did not think we would. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Aquaman 2 just dropped its first full-length trailer, I suppose. I thought the trailer was okay. It had some bits in there that interested me. Obviously, I love seeing Tamora Morrison. I think Jason Momoa is great in this role, and I think it's weird, but he actually does look good in that classic Aquaman costume. Like they've made that work in live action somehow. Obviously, we're getting Arm in there again. They had some great lines together. Barely any Amber Heard. But Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, he looks great in it as well, Black Manta. And it seems like he's got a trident as well that they're going to be fighting with or fighting over. And it's going to give him some form of power. But yeah, what did you think of the trailer?
I think I liked it more than you, just by what you've said then.
Do you know what I like though? Going into it, watching it, the angles were all like the same. The camera movement and the cinematography looked very similar to the first Aquaman, which I thought were very unique and did the film favours. I just hope not every sentence is interrupted with an explosion like the first film. Every time you get a group of people speaking, explosion!
I didn't notice that, to be honest. I like the first one.
I really like the first one.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the best DC movie or anything.
It's the
It
most
kind of
successful.
strays. Yeah, I know, but I don't think it's the best one,
No,
critically
definitely
speaking.
not. Definitely not.
Right, so shut the fuck up then.
But I'm
I'm
just saying
joking.
people went out and saw it.
Yeah. But I feel like the first one didn't. I don't know, just something about it where it didn't feel like it focused on Aquaman enough. It was really weird. This doesn't look like it's going to have that same weird feel to it. It feels like it will focus on not only Aquaman but his brother again.
Yeah.
Which is cool because we've been introduced to him already, and it looks like he's going to be breaking him out, and he's going to be. It looks like they're going to have like fun together and try bonding as brothers.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a cool twist on it. I'm looking forward to it.
And what do you think could bring them together?
Um.
The death of their mother, clearly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. With with obviously the bad dude in I kind of don't like it's the trident because it's like he's fighting himself again.
Yeah, like
You
Black Manta's such a cool character already. They could have
yeah. So
made that.
why?
They could have made that work in a different way. But if that's what they're doing, then maybe they really wanted to level that playing field. Like maybe they saw no possible way that this version of Black Manta that they created could go against Aquaman.
No, I think
And
they could because
I
his
think they
first
could have.
suit's made out of the tech
Yeah,
from in the first film. They state that clearly. He gets the helmet and everything built from the
how
tech
big was
they've
that
got.
helmet in the first film though? It was like ridiculous, wasn't it?
That's how it is in the
Yeah,
comics,
they've
though, isn't
managed
it?
to make it a bit smaller, haven't they, for this one?
I think it looks more or less. It doesn't look. It looks fine to me. I
Yeah,
don't really care.
I mean, I love the look. I love the look. It's very
Yeah,
unique.
Yeah, well, it's very accurate, comic accurate. The action looks like it's going to be quite fun. It looks like we're going to go to quite exotic places again. Yeah, do you know what? I know it's the end of the DCU and this movie doesn't really matter long term or short term or any form. But I still want to go see it, and if I'm gonna go see it, I want to have a good time at the cinema
Yeah,
at the
and
very least.
that's all we go
If
for,
if
really.
it's a bad story, a bad plot, whatever, I don't care. As long as the movie's fun,
Cool
and I
visuals, Jason Momoa cracking jokes. It could work.
yeah, I just hope it's not as strange as how they did that post-credit scene in The Flash. That was so weird.
Yeah,
Just carry him out of the bar. I was like,
yeah.
what's going on here? Like,
Well,
is this?
Arthur's a dad now, but he's still got time to go get drunk with Barry Allen. So yeah, which is so apparently that plot detail was added to keep Amber Heard on the sidelines a bit of the film. That she's
What?
the child stuff, that she's going to be
Oh,
looking after the child, so that's why she's not going on the adventures and stuff like that.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
They should have just recast.
I mean, if they didn't have a role for her that was that big anyway, then maybe. But
Yeah, and I like what they're doing with by the looks of it, he's breaking his brother out, and it's going to be them two versus the bad guys,
yeah,
or them two discovering something. Kind of like what they did in the first film, where it were Aquaman and Mira together, but this time it's Aquaman and his brother, which I'm more interested in this time around.
I do like as well. He starts the trailer and he goes, 4 years ago, I was basically unemployed, which is true. But yeah, overall, I thought the trailer were all right. And when I say end of the DCEU, I don't mean this is the end. This film's gonna be shit. No, it is the end of the DCEU, the universe that Zack Snyder started. 10 years on. Can you believe the DCEU has been going for 10 years, Kyle? It'll be going for over 10 years when this film comes out. And look at what, Sorry to be like that guy. Obviously, a big Marvel fan here, so I'm going to say this. Look at what Marvel achieved in 10 years. And look at what DC achieved in 10 years.
Underutilized it.
Yeah. If they had a solid plan from the beginning, or maybe even though Snyder had some lackluster, films. I'm not saying restore the Snyderverse here. I'm not one of them people. I did like Zack Snyder's Justice League. Fucking hell, I'm making enemies all over. But maybe if they did stick with that original vision and just see it through, they might find themselves in a better position now.
I'm going to disagree with you on that. I feel like this should have been ended a long time ago. Um, we didn't, clearly no one gives a shit because no one's going to see these films. Like, they're not
Yeah.
making money. The Flash didn't make money.
Do you know what I'm interested in?
Mm.
I'm going to be very interested, not to see what this does, because I don't think this is going to do well financially. I'm going to be very interested to see what the Marvels does.
Yeah.
To see, because
Yeah.
it's not, it's not Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which did have it had a large opening weekend, fell short in the long run. It's not, Guardians of the Galaxy with all this critical acclaim and stuff like that. The Marvels might have all the critical acclaim, but it's not the final film in James Gunn's beloved series. A lot of people are 50-50 on Captain Marvel, the first film. So I'm very interested to see what it does financially. But good news is we can see the Marvels in IMAX now. They did put a little IMAX trailer up, so...
That's for a lot of people, that's not good news, Callum. I've seen a lot of reactions. Like, just, yeah.
I think we're quite weirdos because we love it.
It's mixed. I wouldn't say I love the film.
No, like...
What do you mean?
I thought you were on about IMAX.
Oh yeah, IMAX. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say the first one. Yeah. No, we love IMAX. Yeah, but are people gonna want to go spend more money to see a film they think they don't like? They think before even seeing it, and if someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see the Marvels this weekend," and they say that to the Marvel friend, and the Marvel friend is like, "No, Captain Marvel's shit. So this is gonna be shit. Don't watch it."
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? All I'm excited is to get to see it in IMAX now. So, yeah. But anyway, Kyle, let's move on to our next topic. Next topic. I did click just on the first one again because I'm dumb. Taika Waititi has not even written a Star Wars film yet.
Right, don't care. Disney needs to shut the fuck up. They need to stop saying, "Oh, this guy's gonna do this movie. She's gonna write this."
The film that was announced in 2020. He's not even written it yet. What do you think? Over under 50% that Taika Waititi's Star Wars film comes out?
Under.
All right. Over under 25% Taika Waititi Star Wars film comes
Under.
out. Over under 15% Taika
Under.
Waititi. Over under 10%.
Under.
Over under 5%.
It's under the. It's not even in. It's not even. It's literally Disney just saying shit for the stock market, probably for the shareholders. That's literally all this is. It's not. It's not real. It's not going to happen. I feel like I'm doing in Wolf of Wall Street there, where I'm taught it's like it's Fagoozy. It doesn't fucking exist. Matthew McConaughey's character. That's what I feel like. It doesn't fucking exist. They need to shut up and stop saying this movie's going to be coming out with this director. They're not Marvel. Marvel are able to at least. It seems like they're working on it.
They have Blade every now and then, where it's like this film's coming out and it's like, it's not worked here. It's not worked here. Blade is.
But they're working on it.
Yeah.
This isn't even fucking written yet. They've not done anything with it. I'm sorry, my little rant.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Now, to be fair, if he's being a proper stickler and sticking to the rules, technically right now he's not allowed to write it. But it was 2020, it got announced. You'd thought he'd at least have a little bit of pen on paper for this film.
Listen, right, sorry, going back to the old topic, I know we said about IMAX, but tell you what, that last night's episode of Ahsoka, that should have been an IMAX. That should have been an IMAX.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, Kyle. We're going to get to that. We have got some...
the Clone Wars. Okay, I see it now.
But yeah, Taika Waititi, obviously I want his Star Wars film to come out. You know, we've seen what he can do directing Star Wars anyway, with episode 8 of the first season of Mandalorian. Fantastic. I just really think they should maybe not focus on this now, especially after what we saw yesterday night. I think Marvel should start going in another direction. I think they should go full on Filoni, but we'll get to that. But
you said Marvel.
I probably did. I'm tired, Kyle. I've been up since 4:30 this morning.
Would you want a fucking medal?
Yeah, if you've got one.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Because only winners have medals.
You don't have a medal?
I never said I was a winner.
Okay.
Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese's new movie. New trailer. From what we got from this trailer, just performance-wise from Leonardo DiCaprio, just his performance alone, I'm actually very interested in this film now. I went from being intrigued from the first trailer to, I actually really want to see this now. Like, this is actually counting down the days, and it's like, cannot wait to see this. But what did you think of the trailer?
I didn't like it as much as the first trailer.
All right.
I preferred the first trailer, but still no, I'm excited for this. And Apple TV are they're kind of getting up there. I still don't like it because it's Apple and I don't like Apple. But
yeah, but the new iPhone can run Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Right, we're not going into that. We're not going into that. They're already releasing an Assassin's Creed mobile game.
Okay.
Why the
going to Apple TV Plus, what else are they releasing that I've seen lately that they're doing? It's the Monarch show, isn't it?
I can't tell if you'll be joking then, but yeah, no, it is.
No, it's...
Yeah. There is some good stuff on Apple TV. It's just I don't see myself. It's like it's with like Netflix and Amazon, they have their own. It's like The Boys and stuff like that, and
their flagship shows.
Yeah, exactly. So with me, there's nothing really got me on Apple TV and want me to continue being subscribed with them because I won't use it. There's nothing on there that I can really flick through and watch. It feels like they just have very exclusive stuff on their platform. So what I mean by that is like it's all how Disney Plus has like literally all the Fox stuff. It has all the stuff from Star. It has everything like that. But it also has its Disney Plus exclusives, their originals.
Yeah. It's got an amazing catalogue, and it's got good maybe not to most people. I enjoy the exclusives.
Yeah, and with Apple TV, I don't feel like they have that. I feel like they have a couple, I think, if I'm not wrong, but a lot of it is literally just from Apple, and it's not me slating off. I don't want to watch it because it's Apple. It's just none of it's interested me. There's been one show on that that's I've enjoyed is for All Mankind, which is great. I do recommend it if you're into space and stuff. It's a great show. Joel Kinnaman's in it. Is it Kinnaman? Kinnaman?
Yeah.
He's in it. He's fantastic in it. Um, there's that Ted Lasso one as well.
Yeah,
I've heard that's pretty good.
A lot of people love that. That's something I
So
might have to jump on.
this is something that's got me a bit more intrigued. Again, I feel like I'd buy the subscription for a month, watch the film, and then
Well, I think
never go
it's
back
getting
to
a
Apple.
theatrical release as well.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it should do. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of strange how this has gone from how Scorsese's gone from Netflix to Apple.
I think he doesn't have a contract with anyone. I think he's just waving it around, going, whoever wants my next film, whenever it's got a Scorsese film, yes, please, I'll take that because
Probably the highest bidder. Yeah.
definitely. Whoever will give me the most money to make this film, I'm working with you.
Yeah, I loved the last film he did. And obviously De Niro is just top tier. I feel like he just gets better.
Great in this. He looks evil just by looking at him. He's done something, I don't know what it is.
It's do you know what it is? It's corrupt. He looks very corrupt.
Yeah.
Just by the what he's wearing and it just the way he's speaking to DiCaprio's character. Well,
Yeah.
it's not
And
really
I
a
feel
character,
like
but
the last trailer was played for jokes a bit more. Like it was a bit more comedic. This one was very serious, and she's there laying in the bed and she's like, "Will you kill the men who killed my family?" And it's like, and I'm pretty sure that was said in the last trailer, but I don't think it hit quite as hard.
do we know the runtime yet?
No, I don't know the runtime yet.
I feel like this will be probably one of his longer films.
Yeah.
Because Irishman was really long. That's not to say it shouldn't have been. I love the length of it. It is a very long film though. It's like 3 hours. This I feel like it could be like just slightly more, only by like a couple of minutes maybe. Just because it seems like it's a timepiece, so it'll probably bounce between different not time periods but different parts. Like this feels like this happens over like a long stretch of time. It just doesn't happen within like a week or whatever.
Yeah. I don't want to sit in the cinema for a week as much as I love going to the cinema.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
I know.
Yeah, but fuck's sake, you're gonna confuse people.
That's what I'm here for. But yeah. Right. Next topic. Spoilers for Ahsoka. Episode 5. We've done a full review and spoiler review on the channel yesterday, but this is just a topic I just wanted to dive a little bit deeper into. So you have been warned. 3, 2, 1. What would you think of a live-action Clone Wars project?
Yes.
How many live-action Clone Wars projects do you want?
I want it to be a special. I want it to be a limited.
You should have said yes again.
Sorry.
You should have gone yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
If we're talking about this, you know me, I want it to be live action. Everyone's still about and kicking. Everyone is still up for it. Star Wars is at a really high peak after last night's episode. Yes. Give me Clone Wars.
Even a 3-episode miniseries or something.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I feel like it could be like a limited series. Like I'd be happy with at the most 7, but nice beefy episodes.
Yeah.
At the least 3, like you said, just like a nice limited series.
3 hour long, like an hour of actual content runtime.
Yep.
Miniseries, live action Clone Wars.
Bring Ewan McGregor back. I mean, he still looks great.
Yeah.
Put him in the clone. I want to see Ewan McGregor in the clone armor. I know you. We used to play in Battlefront. I was Anakin. You was Obi-Wan, and we'd rock the clone armor when we're in the big battles. It's like we got Anakin. We got Anakin in live action. We need Obi-Wan.
Rex Just keep him in the helmet.
And Rex, yes,
That's all
yes,
you
yes,
got to
yes.
do. Keep him in the helmet, and it works. You know, I've got a feeling this young actress, was cast as Ahsoka for a reason. Yeah, well, obviously to play it in that episode, but well done.
You
That's
fucking idiot.
right. Hitting hard. Movie, TV news, all the stuff you need right
Yeah,
here.
if we were filming this shit before No Way Home, right? Do you know the memes we were sending
Yeah.
each other where it's like, guess what? Guess who's been announced to who's casting No Way Home? Tom Holland.
What?
Guess who's in No Way Home? Tom Holland.
Speaking of No Way Home, I just want to upset you a bit more. That Electro has just dropped the blog of pictures on Hot Toy for the Hot Toy. Oh my god, it looks amazing.
I know.
It does.
Can we stop talking about it? No,
Right.
I know.
Okay. But
I know.
anyway, live action Clone Wars. I think this, if they did something like this, I really think it would pivot. Because this is what the fans want. This is what the fans want. Yeah, I do say people probably do want that Mandalorian film and the Mandoverse film. Definitely, let's wrap that story up. But while the iron's hot, there's got to be talks right now at Disney going, come on, we got to do something with this. And I don't mean like Boba Fett. Come on, we got to do something with this. Book of Boba Fett, 7 episodes and 4 mediocre episodes, and there was some fantastic episodes of Book of Boba Fett, but I'm a very big believer of Book of Boba Fett. Mandalorian season 3 should have been merged into one, because it would have probably flown a lot better. That Book of Boba Fett arc could have been 2 episodes at the beginning of the Mandalorian season 3, and it could have been like a 2-episode event or something like that.
No, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Maybe it wouldn't have got as deep into the Boba Fett stuff, but the stuff that people actually liked, it would have built up on it. But
but people wanted a show. If they did that, there'd be an outcry.
Yeah.
Do a Boba Fett show. So they've got it out the way now. They did what they could with the character. Yeah, they didn't do the best with it. It's quite disappointing. I agree with Tamara Morrison in that he's the guy in the show and it's his show. Yet a different character, Mando gets basically hijacks it, and his helmet was It's a great episode. Don't get me wrong, but it's Boba Fett's show. I feel like that episode could have been in Mandalorian season at the start of season 3.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Cram it all down, get it in there, or even make it a 10-episode season.
And there's that thing as well that you told me about. That you told me about. Sorry, my foot's dead. That Boba Fett's helmet was teased in the posters or something like that, wasn't it, for season 3? So it's like,
and the fact that Boba Fett was not there for the retaking of Mandalore, I know it's something he doesn't care about, but I like to think that him and Din have a lot of respect for each other. He's like, I'll do that for you. You do that for me. We are, brothers in a way. They have got a strong bond.
I'll say this: when they're doing this Mandalorian film, Boba Fett needs to be in it, and they just need to just give him some cool bits of action. Just have him how he was in season 2.
Yeah.
Just have him like that because it's perfect.
Yeah.
He's just a badass. Like, have him in the room. Don't not have him.
Yeah. But let's bring it back to the Clone Wars a bit. What do you think the actual likelihood of us getting a Clone Wars live action project is? Because, like I said, they've got to be speaking about this right now.
It's more like it's more likely for me personally than getting a Obi-Wan season 2.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we're getting an Obi-Wan season 2. I know.
No, I don't want a season 2. It left it in a nice spot, I guess. And they make it very clear that it's a limited series and that it's, I get it, Ewan McGregor wants to do more, but let's just have all the gang together. Get him in this.
Yeah, I think it'd be perfect. We haven't seen all of the Clone Wars. Get them on doing a mission that we haven't seen, an assault on a planet we haven't seen. Episode 1, You know, introduced at characters, they're all here. Then it's in the Jedi fighters landing, getting down to the planet. Boom. Then then it's like the ground assault, and then the finale after that. Obviously, that's what comes last. Well done. Movies and beyond. Just what you needed.
Fucking stupid today, aren't you?
Yeah, mate. I was fucking. Freaking compass is fucked.
Compass is fucked, mate. Callum, let go. Compass is fucked, mate. I know, stop turning. Compass is fucked, mate.
But
It's all inside joke.
I love this idea. I just wanted to make this to be like, please do this, Disney. If anyone sees this, Dave Filoni, you are the man, and you proved it last night, and he knows what people want. And
I think Dave Filoni proved it a long time ago, but yeah, no,
did.
It's just like, you know,
and
this was perfection.
And there's a reason why George Lucas chose Dave Filoni, and Dave Filoni managed to make me have more respect for the Phantom Menace. You know, when you hear someone speak about a film and then you think about it differently and you go,
yeah.
If you haven't seen it, just watch Dave Filoni speak about the Phantom Menace, and especially that final act he speaks about, and it's like, oh my god, I did not see it like that. But he brings so much emotion to it and depth, somehow. But yeah, live action Clone Wars. How much money would you pay for a live action Clone Wars?
What do you mean?
Like, how much would you pay to see live action Clone Wars? Like, you had to front the money.
As all my money.
All of his money.
Yeah.
Would you all of your hot toys?
Ooh. Maybe.
It's either all your hot toys or let Dave Filoni have a go on your mum. So.
This is a great idea. I hope.
Well, I know, but do you think she'd be up for it?
I'm not on about that.
Oh, right.
I'm on about the Clone Wars being a live action thing. I think yes, I am absolutely up for that being a limited series.
Yeah.
It should be a thing. Maybe.
And I'm a strong believer of it should be a limited series. They shouldn't try stretch out 8 episodes, 7 episodes. At the very most 4. At the very most 4. Follow that similar Clone Wars pattern of like, let's do 4 episode arcs. Yeah, they're going to be longer episodes, hopefully. But yeah, this would kick ass, and I think everyone agrees with this. I don't think anyone who clicks on this video, because I'll probably make a separate video out of this topic, definitely. I don't think anyone clicks on this video would click on it and go, I disagree. I think everybody wants live action Clone Wars.
I'm 100% for that. I mean, everyone's still up and kicking, like I said before. You know, everyone wants it. Everyone wants to do it. It's just, you know.
And definitely Hayden Christensen, lead role. Without a doubt.
Or just have all, have all 3 of them as leads.
Because he really proved himself last night. Really proved himself. When he's having this more fun. But he's serious but fun. It's weird. Oh my god. Anyway, Clone Wars, live action. Yes, please. Give me it all day, every day. But Kyle, our final topic. More Deadpool 3. We'll save this till last. It's not casting. It's not casting. Kyle. It's not casting.
Right. I'm ready.
Right.
Nope. I'm ready.
Okay. Deadpool in Deadpool 3 will be apparently looking for the perfect Wolverine. To be the Wolverine in the MCU. And apparently...
Was that like the plot or what?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck off.
Yeah. And apparently, Wolverine for the MCU has already been cast. Don't know who it is. But he will be jumping from universe trying to find the perfect Wolverine. This sounds so much like when he pitched Deadpool 2 as Deadpool tried to steal the chair from The Voice. In that sort of way. I love this idea of Deadpool just jumping through reality, just going, looking for the perfect Wolverine. Obviously, he's going to be with Hugh Jackman quite a lot, but just running into all these different stupid variants. And obviously he's going to land on Danny DeVito as Wolverine, and he will clearly see that this is the perfect option for.
Do you know what though? That's a great way of Hugh being able to pass the torch along to.
It is. It
Yeah,
really
like
is.
literally, like still have like
Yeah.
a nice ending to his character in Logan.
I just had a thought in my head of him literally just passing a torch. Like somewhere in the film, like just subtly, like passes a torch to someone, and you think, "Oh, this is going to be the Wolverine in the MCU," and then they just get crushed or something.
That's right, Huey. You pass that torch. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
could see that. Yeah,
what do you think of this plot?
but I don't know. I'll take anything it throws at me. Yes, I'm up for this. Yes,
Yeah,
if that's just the plot of it, then yeah.
it's just made me all the more sadder that this film has been delayed.
It's gonna. Do you know what though? They're gonna take the piss out of it. It's like, well, you may be asking, why can't we just keep Hugh Jackman?
He's
It's
old
like,
as fuck.
He's old as fuck, and he's way too expensive on a retainer.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm just having stuff go through my head now of like how perfect that this will be. This is giving Deadpool this tool of the multiverse, and this is the best character to use with it because he can have so much fun. Ryan Reynolds is the best actor to do it with because we saw already what little he's done with the Disney library in Free Guy, because Free Guy was shot as a Fox film. It was Fox. Obviously, they knew the Disney acquisition were coming, so they probably okayed some stuff before. But just with his limited Disney like stuff he could use, Captain America's shield, Hulk's hand, lightsabers. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
Being in Deadpool 2 as well, he's like, zip it, Thanos.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, or the thing that Black Widow does to the Hulk in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, he does it to sun's getting real low.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut. Mm. Yeah, no, this movie's going to be bonkers. It's going to be balls to the wall. They'll throw everything they can at it.
Yeah.
And I'm 100% up for this.
What do you think run length's going to be?
What length? Length of the film?
Yeah, run length.
Just I hope
out of curiosity, you know what? We've heard so much about this film.
Over 2 hours easily. I'd like it to be. I think the sweet spot would be like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I am not at all saying I am not wanting it to be 3 hours. I will sit and watch this for 3 hours. I will sit and watch this for 4 hours. If it's fully, going in to what it needs to do, and the story's good and everything else is groovy on it, then I'll watch it. I'll watch it till the end of time. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm calling it right now. We are getting a portal scene with just Wolverines and Deadpools.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be class. That.
Just Deadpool to Deadpool on your left.
That'd be pretty good. That.
It's like, what the fuck was that?
And then some weird fucking Deadpool comes out. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could just imagine it now. Yeah.
I could just. Us two could just speak about Deadpool 3 and the possibilities for all night. But you want to go play Starfield. I want to go to bed.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if we see like a fucking poster of your Endgame poster there, or like all the MCU posters. It goes into a universe, and it's literally all Hugh Jackman or Deadpool in them, as this like all the characters.
Like I said, I'm excited. So, hopefully, like 4 months before this film comes out, the fun will already start with the marketing. It's gonna. Yep. But wow. Anyway, that will do us for today. Kyle, anything you want to add before we go?
Do you think we'll get a like a super duper cut of the film?
Ooh, no.
If they do, I am up for it.
If they do, fair enough. But I am fully in the camp of they've been told they can do whatever they want. So yeah. I feel like the major version of the film will be the theatrical release.
Yeah, it's just because obviously I wasn't too bothered about No Way Home's their version of their longer cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
more
I
fun
wasn't too
stuff.
bothered about it. And then obviously in Deadpool 2, you had the super duper cut, and I just had a
I'm
couple extra jokes.
I'm not a big fan of the Super Duper Cut. I much prefer the theatrical.
Yeah, I agree. The pacing gets a bit weird in the
Yeah.
super duper cut, but there was a couple extra jokes in there, and if they can add if they add a couple more jokes in, I'll watch it. I'll give it a watch. I'd look forward to it more than Deadpool 2 super duper cut, and
There's
then Spider
three
Man.
three cuts of Deadpool 2, weren't there?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
theatrical, the Super Duper, and the Christmas one that's PG-13
Yeah.
or 12A. So yeah.
Something like that.
But
Good chip.
anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know down below what you thought of the episode, and we will see you guys maybe tomorrow. We don't know these days. Me and Kyle work on a day-by-day basis, and if like I wake up tomorrow and Kyle's been eaten by an alligator, I'll probably still do an episode because I have no care for Kyle.